everybody and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. My name is b.eeana and I'm a second year medical student at a DO school. So the last video you guys saw, I had just finished my neuro block. And now we're in my psych block. Even though I enjoyed neuro, I mean, it was really hard, but I enjoyed it. It was cool. I am enjoying psych way more. I find psychiatry to be super interesting. The majority of psychiatry is pharm, and I like pharm. I feel like that's an unpopular opinion. Most people don't like studying pharm, but I seem to really like it, and I think it's because I'm half decent at it, so that's why I seem to really be enjoying psych so far. I also feel like the workload is just a lot less intense than neuro, so for the last week and a half, I've been a lot more relaxed, a lot more zen, a lot more chill. I've had a lot more free time. I competed in a volleyball tournament with Eric last weekend, and then we went to visit his parents last weekend, and then this weekend I'm going home to see my parents and my dog. I just feel like as of right now I do have a lot more free time. Granted, I do feel like some of that free time should be used to start studying for boards. That hurts me to say. I'm not mentally prepared to start studying for boards, but I know it needs to be done, and I know boards are really scary and it's this big deal and it's super stressful. The way I'm trying to think of it to lessen the stress is that if I just do a little bit of board studying every day or a little bit of board studying every other day, I will lessen the load for how much I need to do when I get closer to boards. Even though I'm in my psych unit right now and we just finished neuro, yesterday what I started doing was I started using the Amboss Q Bank to start doing some neuro questions. Granted, I did pretty awful on it. I scored like a 45%, which just means I need more practice, but I got a lot of time, so it's fine. The neuroanatomy course at my school is really different than any other neuro course at another school, so that's why I feel like maybe I didn't do too hot on those questions, because the way my professor set up the neuroanatomy course at this school was just very unique, and there were very particular things that he wanted us to learn that were important to him and not pertinent for boards whatsoever. So even though I did well in his neuro course, I didn't learn everything that I need to know that's boards relevant. So I did 40 neuro practice questions yesterday. A lot of them were disease based, a lot of diseases I hadn't even learned yet. It's fine. I'm just gonna do maybe like 40 questions every other day, or just squeeze them in whenever I have some time, and then I spend like an hour and a half or so reviewing the questions that I got wrong and the questions I got right, because I do think, and I mean, what do I know? I haven't even taken the boards, but I do feel like probably the best way to study for boards is to just take as many practice questions as possible. During my psych block, to make sure I don't forget everything that I've learned in neuro, I think every other day I'm just gonna do maybe 40 practice questions from Amboss and just see how that goes. I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to keep that up, because yesterday it did take me 2.5 hours to just do the practice questions and then review them, and I feel like I don't have an extra 2.5 hours every single day to spare, so I don't know how long that'll last, but I'll do my best. That's the update for now. I'm currently studying pharm for psych, and then a little bit later I'm gonna be going to the gym. I hope you guys are having a good week so far, and I hope you like this video. Alright guys, so it's about 9:30 now. It has been quite a long day. This is what my agenda looked like. I always tell you guys that I write down in my agenda everything that I'm doing every hour of the day, but I've never actually showed you what it looks like. So this is what yesterday and today looked like. This is what tomorrow and Friday are gonna look like, the weekend's gonna look like, and then because I'm crazy, or just super organized, depends how you look at it, I planned out what the next week after that is gonna look like, and then I also planned out what the next week after that is gonna look like. This is exam week. This is when I have my psych exam, so that's how I stay on top of things. I just write what I'm gonna do every hour of the day, a week ahead of time, 2 weeks ahead of time, or in this case 3 weeks ahead of time. Today I went to the gym and I had a really great workout, and then I came home and I did a practice exam for psych with my friend. Considering I haven't studied all that much for psych, getting a 76 on a practice exam is pretty solid. Pretty solid. At least I feel that way, because we are still like 2.5 weeks away from the exam, so if I can get a 76 right now, imagine what I can get the day of the exam, when I have 2.5 weeks more of studying, you know what I mean? And then for an hour, I was eating dinner while I attended a boards meeting. Third year students who are currently on their rotations, they hosted a Zoom meeting where they told us how they studied for boards. And basically during that meeting, I was either hearing things that I already knew I was gonna be doing, or hearing things that I knew I was absolutely not gonna be doing. A lot of people said Amboss is the best, which I know, I bought that and I'm starting to use it. They also said Pathoma is awesome, which I know, I have it and I've been using it. And then a lot of them mentioned Sketchy Pharm and Sketchy Micro. I personally did not buy Sketchy, but I have Picmonic, which is basically the same thing as Sketchy, so yes, you guys know that I've been using Picmonic. So I was like, yeah, those are things I'm definitely gonna be using. And then of course they mentioned First Aid, which I am also using. And then when they mentioned Anki, I just zoned out, because I am not an Anki person. I Do not use Anki. I have tried it for a very short amount of time when I was studying plates in neuro, but that's basically the only thing I use it for, and I didn't even find it all that helpful, and plates aren't going to be on boards, so I don't need to know that stuff ever again, basically. That's how my day was looking. Tomorrow, instead of having OMM, I have a cranial lab. I don't know what that means, but it's a 2.5-hour lab for something. And then I have OCS, and then I'm just going to be reviewing some of the notes that I have. Yep, that's what the day is going to look like. I started writing my agenda that I would be doing AMBOSS review questions for neuro, because I think the best way to approach this is, now that I am in, I mean, it would have been ideal for me to do some of the neuro questions during the neuro block, but neuroanatomy at the school was just way too intense for me to focus on anything besides the neuro course itself. I really didn't have time to do any board studying. So now that I'm in psych and things have lessened down a little bit, I am going to be reviewing neuro. And then the week of my psych exam, I'm also going to be doing the AMBOSS psych practice questions. After the psych exam, when we start heme, I'll start doing AMBOSS heme practice questions and psych questions and neuro questions. And then when we start cardio, I'll be doing AMBOSS cardio practice questions and heme and psych and neuro. So you get what I'm saying. Every single new block that we start, I'm going to do that block's questions in addition to past block's questions so that things stay fresh in my brain. That's me planning what I'm going to do like a couple months down the line, and for all I know, that plan could go to total shiz and it won't work. That's what I'm thinking about now. So anyway, I'm going to head to bed now. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Happy Friday, everybody. Good morning. So I have case-based learning at 8 a.m., which is in about 20 or 15 minutes. For my CBL group, we try to bring some type of snack every time we have class. Nobody signed up this week, so I figured I would just bring a snack. However, the snack I'm bringing, it's cookies, because from the last AMA meeting, nobody ate the cookies, so we just have a bunch of leftover cookies. So I have a pack of cookies right here, carrot cake and sugar cookies, and I don't really know if anyone's gonna eat cookies at 8 in the morning. I mean, maybe you eat cookies at 8 in the morning. I'm not judging you. I'm just saying, I don't know if other students will really want these, but I'm gonna bring them. After CBL, I'm going to the gym and I'm gonna do legs. Granted, my legs aren't even fully recovered from my last leg day, but I really wanna hit the gym today since I'm not gonna have time to do it this weekend since I'm gonna be home. I'm just gonna do my best today. After the gym, I'm going to be reviewing some notes before I go to my application session this afternoon, and then after that, I'm probably going to look through first aid a little bit to look at some psych stuff, and then after that, Eric and I will be driving home to see my family. Hi Riley, my name is student Dr. b.eeana Chang, and today I'm going to take a listen to your heart. Do I have your consent to move forward with this exam? Give paw if I can listen to your heart. Thank you. Honest, Nico. Where is the dog's heart? I couldn't even hear his heart earlier. Doesn't help that you're rubbing up against my stethoscope, Nico. Bro! I can't hear anything! Riley, I don't think you have a heartbeat. Nico, are you serious?
Are you just the best patient, Riley? Yes, you are. You're the most handsome patient.
Alright guys, so it's actually Monday now. I am so sorry that this video is going up late, and I'm so sorry that it wasn't edited in time to go up on Sunday like my usual time, but I went home this weekend to see my dog and I was spending time with him and my friend Megan. I just didn't feel like vlogging and didn't feel like editing the video, so it's gonna go a couple days late, so I'm sorry about that. But anyway, I hope you guys still enjoyed this video. I'm honestly at this point not even sure what happened in this vlog. I feel like I don't remember anything of what happened last week, but hopefully you still liked it. Who knows? Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys liked it, and if you did, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!